Good afternoon. I'm Kimberley, the founder of the Infinite Spark Collective. This is your collective bridge reading for Friday. That will be for March the 20th, which I believe is when spring starts, finally, although it's damp and dreary here, but that's okay. I have two new decks to do our collective bridge reading with today. I have this one, the Twin Flamed Awakened Path Tarot. It's actually the Rider-Waite Tarot with messages on it related to twin flames. So if you're on the twin flame path, awakening is where you're supposed to be at. And I don't mean awakening your twin flame, I mean awakening you on the path of spiritual awakening. I actually saw a video by one of my coaches today. Their page is Twin Flame Guides, Guides. It's Julia and Kai. His real name is Steph, but she talked about the video about what the real reason for the twin flame journey was. And I know this too. It's not about when's he coming back, when's she coming back, when's it going to happen. It's not about union. It's about you and your inner union, your integration of the divine feminine and divine masculine within you. If you're not a twin flame, inner union still applies to you. So I'll get to that. That's technically where the divine collective reading, the spirit and the heart of the divine collective, that's for anyone who's not a twin flame. So I'm just going to shuffle this deck. I'm going to pull a card, and I also have past life energy cards, because we all know, in most cases, if not all, twin flames have been together in multiple lifetimes. And from a quantum position in terms of quantum physics and quantum entanglement, all lifetimes are happening on all dimensions at all times. Past, current, future. So I'm going to tap into that after I take a look at these cards, and then I'm going to try to sum it up with some oracle. They're basically messages from your twin flame or your karmic partner. So this reading is not just for twin flames, it's for romantic relationships in general, but especially for those on the twin flame path, or if you might be with a karmic partner, or if your twin flame is with a karmic partner, and for romantic soulmates, romantic relationships in general. So let's see. I'm being told to choose one more, so let me just shuffle again. Okay, I'm liking these. The first card is the Six of Wands. And pardon the light from my camera. Success and victory, triumph and rewards, recognition and praise. That does not mean from your twin flame, although it could. This is about your path. So whatever you are currently working on in your life to create better for yourself, that means it's happening. Okay? Now don't go and ask yourself when or how. That's the job of the universe, not your subconscious. That's the job of the universe to bring it to you. So don't go into lack. Keep going down your path the way you're going, and freedom and success will be yours. Recognition and praise will be yours. And the other card is the Fool. Freedom, possibility, adventure. Freedom doesn't mean freedom in the way you think on the twin flame path. Freedom is not free will. That's entirely different. But freedom means you're not tied to the outcome. You are detached. Freedom means you have choices to do what you wish, as you wish, how you wish, and who you are. Freedom is choice, is what it is. Possibility, what I feel with that is there's new opportunities coming for you, possibly to create more freedom in your life. So stay alert, stay aware, because success is coming. It's going to bring you the freedom that you desire, that you've been working at. Let's have a look at the past life energies for the collective. Now, actually haven't even opened these cards yet, in the sense that I haven't taken the wrapper off yet. So, most of these decks that I've been using in my readings have never been used before. I collect decks, but I think I've got enough now. I've got a few more that are supposedly coming that I ordered. They were supposed to come today, but they didn't. They're stuck in California, I think. So well, there's the echo. There's the confirmation. Success. Right there. It's card 42. Personal or professional achievement. This card indicates past lives of great achievement. You may have been a scientist responsible for a monumental discovery, or perhaps an artist whose paintings and sculptures were in great demand. You may even have discovered new lands or important trade routes to exotic destinations, but this card isn't just about the past. It bridges news about the projects that you're presently working on. Told you it echoed the first card about success, the Six of Wands. The fact is, those joyous, fulfilling experiences are on your karmic path even now. So if there's something that you want to achieve, focus fully on that project. And if you receive some inspiration about a different direction or a goal that's entirely new to you, don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss it too easily. Sorry, my neck is bothering me. The simple idea may lead to significant success. This encouragement is not limited to professional pursuits. It refers to personal goals as well. If you've had a hard time losing weight or giving up smoking, now is the time to pour your energy into those intentions. Perhaps you've been wanting to paint the house or plant some flowers or an herb garden. Such projects and other major behavioral shifts can be the source of profound, gratifying personal achievement. And this card is telling you that you now have the power to make it all happen. You have a history of great achievement in your subtle memory, and you have the strength of the divine direction to guide you now. The outcome you desire are achievable if you turn to your own eternal wisdom, to the God and Goddess within yourself, and rely on your own soul power. Even if you've been blocked from achieving your desires in the past, you can release those karmic obstacles and clear the road ahead for the accomplishments you seek. So stop playing around, stop playing it small, and let yourself dig in, see it through, and achieve. Now, in the Vortex Directive, and I believe in the Divine collective reading that I did for Monday, um, I mentioned about affirmations. Now, there's an affirmation in this book, and I'm going to read it and then I'm going to change it into an affirmation. I release old comic blocks. I am strong and determined, capable of achieving great things in my life and in the world. Let's rephrase that to an affirmation. Why do I find it so easy to achieve great things in my life and in the world? Why is it so easy for me to release all the karmic blocks? Why is it so amazing that I am strong and determined to see my goals through to their achievement? Okay, you got 3, but that was a long affirmation. Now, I pulled a second card. Deceit, betrayal, or manipulation. This rings karmic like you would not believe. This card indicates some ill will lingering from your past. Someone in your past life orchestrated a difficult event, and that person could have played a part in some hurtful experience in this life. The manner of the past life betrayal could have taken any form, from the mundane to the severe. Perhaps someone you trusted stole money from you, or maybe a past life spouse was unfaithful. Of course, such experiences are very big deals where karmic causes are concerned. Being victimized in the past can leave you feeling disempowered now, and the people who deceived you then before could be trying to undermine you again. Because we all know about reincarnation, right? So the karmic people that did you wrong in that last past life, they've returned. They're just manipulating you differently. They're betraying you differently than they may have been in the past life. And maybe not. That's what my guides are saying. Let me go back. Of course, such experiences are very big deals where karmic causes are concerned. Being victimized in the past can leave you feeling disempowered now, and the people who deceived you before could be trying to undermine you again. If this card is near the lost card, I didn't draw the lost card, so that's fine. It's important to disengage from both the pattern and the person or people involved. Whether it was due to jealousy or a desire for power, your success in money or love may have brought out the worst in other people. Unfortunately, some of the same people who have challenged you in the past can come back with the same resentment, envy, and hostility now, often without even knowing why. So if someone treats you badly for seemingly no reason, or if you have an instant or intense dislike for someone, this past life hostility may be resonating still. This card is telling you that you have to have courage and take the necessary action to reclaim your power in every relationship, no matter what has happened or who has hurt you in this or in any life. You are the architect of your own destiny. This card carries a clear message about releasing attachment to people who use or dishonor you. Know that you have the right to expect respect and proper treatment and receive it from others and yourself. So you have to treat yourself right too. Don't go betraying and manipulating yourself, because we do that unbeknowingly sometimes, but we do it. I'm sure you know what I mean. Trust is another karmic issue here. Trust yourself to be discerning in all your relationships and learn to trust others who prove themselves worthy. And the affirmation is, I live in my personal power. I trust in myself and my ability to take charge. Let's change that to an affirmation. Why is it so easy for me to stand and live in my personal power? Why is it so easy to trust myself? Why is it so easy to trust in my ability to take charge? I think the only thing I can say is I think you know what that means for you. And I already feel this. You guys are already working on some of this stuff. So good for you. Those who are not, this is your heads up. Excuse me, I just dropped cards. La 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 la. I don't know if I dropped any more, but we're going to take those two. And I'm going to draw a third. Just let me shuffle again. These would be messages from your twin flame's higher self, your could be your karmic partner's higher self. My guides will let me know if it's a message from your karmic partner, because karmic relationships, karmic romantic partnerships tend to be trauma bonds, but they are soul contracts. You agreed to come here and learn your lessons and work your stuff out. Because karmic partnerships, karmic relationships in terms of romantic ones, have an expiration date. And the expiration date is when you learn your lesson and you can just say, nope, that's it, I'm done. And we're done. So let's see what the first message is. I want to make you happy. I want to make you smile. This tells me they're thinking about you, but obviously you're in separation and they miss you. They do. And they do miss you a lot. The distance between us kills me. That is emotional distance. It's not physical distance. My guides are saying it's not physical distance. In the sense of your twin flame is not a country away, is not a state away. It's not even like there you're for those of you whose twin flame is in close proximity, the distance is emotional distance, because they're going through like a major cognitive dissonance here. Let them go through it. They have to. It's for their own growth. You have your own growth. So do they. And you can't help them. Now, remember I said these cards can also be about karmic partners. You deserve better than them. This, as soon as I saw it, the first thing, it's like the word karmic flashed right in front of my eyes. So for those of you who know that you're in a karmic partnership, for those of you whose twin flame is in a karmic partnership, this is saying for those who are in a karmic partnership, you know you deserve better. For those whose twin flame is in a karmic relationship, they're about to find out they know they deserve better. Did you hear me? They're about to find out that they know they deserve better. Something is coming to light. Something is coming to light. And if you're in a relationship that isn't karmic, but you're not getting along, you deserve better than them. You know it. They may not know it, but you do. But this to me, this has karmic written all over it. Absolutely 100%. So this tells me your twin flame or you knows you deserve better. Now, union is a byproduct. It's the bonus prize. It's not the ultimate goal here of the twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is about your spiritual awakening. It's about you getting on purpose. It's about you serving others with what your purpose is. And your purpose could be anything. Seriously, it could be. A lot of people think, and there's a lot of twin flame coaches out there. There's a lot of coaches out there who talk about um, twin flames and relationships, and many of them will say, "Oh, your mission is to be this. Your mission is to be that." You don't know. They don't know what your mission is. Only you know what your mission here is. That's for you to find out, not for someone to tell you. It's for you to find out what your purpose is here. But essentially, it's about serving others. It's about being willing to step up and offer help and guidance and whatever. That does not mean, and I've said this in other readings, that does not mean you have to be a coach, does not mean you have to do anything regarding twin flames in terms of guidance or anything. It could be, you could be doing physical labor, and so you look at that as services. You're making the world a better place by doing the physical labor, right? You're meant to find your purpose. You know it, and you will. I appreciate the time you've taken to spend with me today. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And when you do subscribe, be sure to click the subscribe button again to choose all so you don't miss any of my videos. And I will be back later this week, perhaps, with a coaching video. I'm still working on material about sort of the format and things that I want to do actual life coaching videos on. Still working on that. I had some ideas, but I didn't really want to go down that path. So, um, going over the information again. But I appreciate you being here for the Collective Bridge, and I will see you again next week. Thank you for coming to your home for your soul on the internet, the Infinite Spark Collective. I'm Kimberly, the founder, and I'm glad you're here. And I'll see you soon.